Put on the channel a fragrance made from medieval times. The initial blast is mean, dark, and burnt. You've been warned. They have a way of cleaning up all of that mean, dark, and burnt behind it, behind this darkness, to reveal a mystical transport to places far and past. It's always a journey I want to take when wearing a Dixit and Zach. Hidden nose treasures on earth become Ghaliya reflection. I'm Brandon, therapeutic fragrance, chasing the best of the best. The Trinity, the third of the Trinity, revealed from the recent D&Z release. Here we go. Subscribe. Let's go. Nice bottle, the same of all three collections. Top notes of lemon, bergamot, lime, pink grapefruit, rose damascus, osmanthus, rose, absolute black currant, Indian spices are in there. Vintage Hindi oud, Bengal oud, sandalwood, labdanum, albanum, frankincense, myrrh, patchouli, black musk, Himalayan amber, black ambergris, brown ambergris, saffron, oak musk, onycha cells, and castoreum. I think I paid around $150 for this 30 ml. That's on the higher side. I don't know exactly what it is. I explained it. I sent them all PayPal for all three together. 75 max. On the days I don't want to wear Emperor Hind, I now have a juice that fulfills that need and doesn't let me worry about wasting that precious juice. It has a twang. It has a very similar feel of Emperor Hind. No, it's not Emperor Hind. By no means. But for those of you that didn't smell it, you know the direction that it heads. This is a great mixed media perfume at a fantastic price. Ghaliyas are about an experience of ingredients and one's interpretation of binding the best raw materials they can find on earth. That's what's in here. This is a deep sea to dense, vibrant earth journey. So the notes compared to the review here. So the review here, this is signature aged Hindi oud that you get in Emperor Hind, that you get in other perfumes, other attars. If you wear attars from Agra Assam, you'll be very familiar with this Hindi oud. From the bottom to the end, you're going to get this oud in this perfume. At that price, it's unheard of. Has the clean zing of all Dixit and Zach fragrances. The Dixazade. Citruses that add to that mix as multiple, nothing clearly sticking out on my nose. Citruses that add to that clean zing in the form of multiple citruses. None of the citruses stick out on their own. Just a nice, clean citrus fill air on the top of the fragrance. Dark and smoky is present up front. I can get the labdanum really strong when I find that smoke when I'm smelling through it. One of the biggest secrets in this perfume, I would say, is the civet. It has to be real. It gives life to the perfume. I would say it's the civet that provides so much depth and vibrancy to all the other ingredients, showing off their facets, showing off exactly what they are. Civet just has a way of punctuating other notes and letting them bloom on their own. I do struggle with my own ethics on civet, but there is no replicating what it does in perfume. None. Not even close. I don't know what to do here. It's such a beautiful ingredient on what it does to all other materials in a composition. A big reason this floats and creates magic is the civet used in the composition, covering the florals, resins, and fruits. You'll get a treat of rose in this as soon as the top starts drying down a bit, that punchiness from the oud and other animalics provided by the civet, punching up a couple other. The black ambergris has notes in there. The shells have notes in there. Musk has notes in there. It's a breadth of animalic dark notes, which Ghaliya, all Ghaliyas I've had on the channel are. But then the rose comes in. Tuberose, again, is Indian tuberose. It's just got so many spices on it when I pick it up, blended with it like it was almost, the petals were drenched as you go to smell, just with all the spices together, like a saffron would be in a curry. That's kind of how the tuberose is with these spices. It's not its own. It's a spiced floral. And then you get a drunken black currant in the heart of the perfume, a bit of a dark syrup vibe with the spice florals. I love the patchouli with the rose as a combo. It's one of my favorite. Yes, even more so than oud, even though the Hindi oud, it works. Obviously, rose and oud works. Something about that sharp patchouli and rose. I get both in this perfume. Starting to fall in love with something here. Did you see how much is gone? It's no joke. All three of these, I just wore like crazy because I knew. You seen how long it took me to get the reviews? I just had to wear. Soon as I finished the Cashmere Nuit review, started in on this and went to town and started writing it up. The base shows itself quickly. Even on the top, you pull a lot of those ingredients in. It's Indian perfume by Indian perfumers, and it reflects their food. Their food is just very spice heavy, but you smell it and they just all blend and work and create this atmosphere when you walk into a restaurant. The perfume is the same thing. They just have a way of blending so many ingredients and making them work together. And then the base just slowly dies off and dries down. You really can't tell it's mixed media, barely. They're not using any of the familiar punches that we're used to, the cheap tricks that we definitely would venture to say real musk was used in this. Oud lasts the whole transition of the perfume, of the Ghaliya experience. Dixit and Zach are becoming masters at taking huge, dark, animalic ingredients and bringing an easable wearing to them. Done it over and over. They chose the strongest animalics of the sea, the black ambergris, onycha shells, even brown ambergris. Then of the earth, the musk, the civet, hycerium, oak moss, patchouli, and they blend it so meticulously well that they just all come together and work. You can tell there's so much experience in these perfumes with all the magical ingredients that continue to not overdo it in any way. The oud is the strongest thing in here. And what they realize, and a lot of perfumers don't realize, is how magical and transparent oud is in perfume. Real oud, hashtag. It's just this. Yes, it's there. I wear a ton of it, so I know what it does. But it's like this transparent, magical crystal ball window when you put with all other ingredients, that it just provides this aura of an experience too. They're becoming masters of oud-centric perfume, Indian spice perfume. It's an amazing thing. And I'm saying that when everybody says oud's too hyped. It's not even close to hyped enough. They're just not wearing the real thing. There's so many wonders and mysteries of oud that have not been explored that we're just starting to see with in the hands of fantastic perfumers. Overall, this is a magical place for the perfume world. Dark sea to dark earth, feeling the vitality of both off your skin. Scoring Ghaliya Reflection by Amelia Perfumes. Perfumes are Dixit and Zach. I didn't say that off the top. This is their Amelia Perfume Company. They'll do their mixed media creations over there. Dixit and Zach will be all natural always. So to know that. Scoring, Ghaliya Reflection, 15 out of 15 experience. Branding, originality. I like the bottle better on the NOS Perfume website. It is just straight and clean. It doesn't have, probably because I've seen this over and over again. If you see the picture, it's just straight, and I don't know if it's photoshopped or not, but it's just clean, squared, looks sexy other than this. So that was only a doctor point. We need to get through the score. 4 out of 5. Projection sillage, 5 out of 5. Longevity, 3 out of 5. For mixed media, very, but it scored better in other areas. So this is give and take. Very weirded about the longevity of it for mixed media. Composition, 17 out of 20. Ingredients, price ml. Folks, this level of oud, you're not going to get cheaper than this quality of oud in a perfume. I don't know where. I don't know anybody with this quality of oud in a perfume. There is 25 out of 25. 10-10 top, 4-5 heart base, 9-10. 92 bottle worthy. Another 90. Not making it up, it deserves it. So it is what it is. That was a long score. I should have saved all the rest of the talk for this. Literally, the value of oud that's in here for the price per ml, just not going to find it elsewhere. This is a punchy animalic. So where would I wear this one? For me, this is when I Emperor Hind replacement, creative times. Kinds of times I want to reflect like the perfume's called. If you're okay with animalics in your environment, could easily be a signature scent for you. Fall to spring for me. Who do I see wearing this one? William the Conqueror. How about that? History. How many sprays? Only going 1 to 2 here. You don't need much of this. It's mixed media, so the naturals don't drench in, but you don't. This will go far. If you need a beastly day, I mean, go to the 7, but I mean, you're going to drown yourself. 1 to 2 for me. It's 2-foot scent bubble. This is definitely long-tailed. People are going to know you're wearing this over 6 hours on my skin. Dixit and Zach, thank you for keep doing what you're doing. The whole COVID thing, we got through it. 4 videos. Wow. I love talking to you. I love what you guys are doing. Thank you for letting me be a part of this and just getting to know you guys more. The trouble and your great attitudes through all this is known from me. And what an answer to a reflection on the pandemic. The 3 perfumes I got from you guys. Thank you. Everybody, you and yours be safe, be healthy. I hope you're healthy. And above all, love from the channel. Be